I'm going to show you how I make my daily happy juice. It's a green vegetable juice that I make every single morning. I start off the morning first by doing a 10-minute meditation, and then I do a cardio on my Peloton, and I let the chickens out and I feed them, and then I go out into the garden, I pick some lovely spinach and I make my green juice. So I'm going to show you how to make it. So this morning I'm using spinach because we have lots of it growing in the garden, but I'll change it up as the season goes. Sometimes I'll use cavallonero or chard or rocket or even lettuce leaves, anything green, and it's so good for your liver. And remember, your liver is your engine. It distills everything in your body. So then I put in some cucumber, which is a diuretic, and then celery, which is absolutely fantastic. This is the superfood. I put in 2 stalks of it and just chop it up roughly. This is really good for collagen, for your skin. It's also really good for inflammation, and it's also a diuretic too, so it really helps with bloaty tummies. And then I'm putting in some fresh mint, but sometimes I'll swap it out and I'll also add in some flat leaf parsley. Flat leaf parsley is an antioxidant, so depends if you've had a few too many wines the night before, add more flat parsley in, because that will help detox your body. And then I put in a banana. I put in for the texture, but I also put it in for the potassium, and it makes it into more of a meal. So this is all I have in the morning, and I don't eat again until lunchtime. I'm not saying you should do that, I'm just saying that's what I do. And then I put in ginger, which is fantastic for your immune system. I mean, I do this every single day. I've been doing it for about 6 years. And when I don't do it, I can really feel it. I crave it, you know. And touch wood, it really helps me from getting any colds or anything like that, and it gives me energy. I feel like once I've had it, you know, once I've done this for the day, that I'm good, you know, I've gotten the goodness in that I need. In goes the ginger, and then I always put in pineapple. Again, pineapple is very, very, very good for your skin, and also it adds a gorgeous sweetness. You could also add mango as well if you wanted to, or even if you just had an apple, just for the flavor, actually for the sweetness, that will work too. And just chop it up really roughly. I use mine in a NutriBullet. This isn't an ad. I bought it myself, but I just find it really, really fast to use. And then I squish everything down and give it all a good old squish down, and then I put in some yogurt. Then there's other things sometimes I'll add in. If I really want a good cleansing, I'll put in loads of lemon juice in there, or I'll put in some turmeric. I've got some turmeric, organic turmeric powder, that's with black pepper, that I put in some mornings too. I do that probably about once a week. The flavor is quite intense, so I can't take that every morning. Some water in there. If you like your juice really, really chilled, you can put in some ice cubes, and then I just whiz it up, and it's so fast. I know when I posted this recipe before, the questions that you've asked me are, can you make it in advance? And no, you really can't. It goes brown and it doesn't taste very good, so you do have to make this up in the morning. But what you could do is prep your vegetables the night before, except for the banana. Everything else you could prep up and then just have it ready to buzz off, to buzz in your, whatever you use your blender to use it. So, and that's it. It is so fast to do, and you'll get into the routine so fast once you start, and then you won't be able to wake up in the morning without it. So I always drink it in my pint glass because I feel, oh, I have a pint of green juice. Isn't that so delicious? Now, I did use probiotic yogurt, and I do that because it's really good for my gut. Anyhow, here we go. Cheers to good health.